let me down, I ain't going out. As the culture turns, you gotta figure it out. They see you getting it poppin', they gon' try and come around. I be down to go out like and keep a live round. In the blick, get you hit. Bitch, we gon' get you first. Don't get caught up in the mix. Better watch out for that blitz. Can't deny that I'm lit. You can't deny that I'm lit.
Can't deny that I'm lit. Gotta ride with your blick. Fuck watching for the option. Be the cops to get you hit. I just right up off the porch. Mama said stay up out the mix. Niggas up when I was broke. They let me down on my dick. They let me down. Now I won't be around now. I fuck this bitch, take her to Pound Town. When I was broke, they used to laugh at me. My dad thought it was a tragedy. His man thought it was sad to see. You smoking knobs like a bag of weed. And I black, get you in. Bitch, we gon' get you first. As the car turns. Drip like a fool.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to As the Culture Turns. My name is Jermir. I'll be your host and moderator for today's episode. Now, before we get into everything, I just want to highly encourage everyone to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and that you like us on Facebook as well. Now, before we get into our topic today, I do want to introduce my Queen Tributers. So I'll start at top. We have Nyah, aka Nyah Rose. What's going on,
What's
Nyah?
up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
There we go. Next, we got Courtisha, aka Shank. What's going on, Shank?
Hey.
There we go. And last but not least, we got Dawn. What's going on, Dawn?
Hi, everybody.
There we go. All right. So now, before we get into the topic, I do want to put this inspirational quote up on the screen real quick. It does say this. It says, if you want 2024 to be your year, don't sit on the couch and wait for it. Start a business, hit the gym, make a change, smile more, educate yourself, try new things, throw away what you've been cluttering, let go of negative people, speak life into yourself, wake up early, show more gratitude, do things that challenge you, be brave. And I also want to mention that this episode is actually brought to you by Grow and Flow. And I could just read y'all her mission statement, but I'm just going to let y'all know the real deal. Get some Grow and Flow. I actually have the proof right here. I use her stuff. You know, I got the whole set, and as y'all can see, my hair oil was kind of going. I'm waiting for my new shipment, but I just want to let people know this is a business that is started by a single black mother, and when you support this business, you're helping this single black mother continue to take care of her family. So if you want to get you some Grow and Flow, make sure you go to growandflowhair.com. Again, that is growandflowhair.com. And I do know a couple of the ladies on the panel actually have used her stuff before. So I know Nyah and Courtisha, y'all have used her stuff before, correct?
Of course. That oil really.
Of course. So do you have any good things to say? I start with you, Nyah.
Yes, I literally used to use her hair oil, and my hair really grew. I kid you not. And also the shampoo was really, really good. The shampoo and the conditioner. But honestly, I would say the hair oil, especially if you bald head. It's like, no.
Yes. No, the hair oil. Yes.
Too big.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie. No more.
No, the hair oil. Like Nyah said, the hair oil. Like my hair is still wet. The hair oil.
Exactly.
I love it.
Nah, that's good. So you got a lot of testimonies, and I wouldn't promote some of that. I don't personally use myself. So again, y'all want to get some products, make sure you go to growandflowhair.com. All right, now we'll get into the show. Now, I do want to put a meme on the screen, and I really want you women to respond to it. I'll start with you first, Dawn, and then I'm gonna put it on the screen and just tell me what you see, how you feel when you see it.
Black women.
So as you can see, it says, it says black women dealing with trauma and suffering, society. Instead of them helping a woman from drowning, they just give her a clap and say, "You're so strong," as she drowned. What do you feel or see when you see this particular meme?
I feel like that may be people's view, but I don't think that's really real. You know, I think if a black woman is suffering, there are people out there that are willing to reach in and pull her out. I get what we're seeing on social media and on TV and everything like that, but there are people in your community that are willing to help you. Please believe that. what this meme is, I think they're just trying to spread that to make us look weak, like we don't help our people. But yeah, I think this is BS, to be honest.
There we go. Listen, I love the honesty. I'm gonna
Mhm.
go to you next, Nyah.
I would say I definitely agree with Dawn to an extent. I do believe that in the community we do receive help. Just even like we may help each other. I do feel like that. And I do think there's a lot of black girls who do encourage each other, especially going to a HBCU. When you see a black girl, you do compliment them and you do say some things. But then there's the division. There's a lot of division in the black community already. And I do feel like sometimes men see us as superheroes a lot. A lot of times they think that you can take care of the kids, that we just so strong because we take care of the kids. We gotta cook. We gotta put the kids to bed. We still go to work. And it's just like, even though we're doing this, we have no choice because we don't want to see our children and we don't want to see our household collapse. But at the same time, sometimes we're not always as strong as people think we are. And I feel like some people see us in that we're always strong, but we're not always strong. But I do see a lot of, they call it black girl magic, where girls, we come together, we do cheer each other up. And I do see a lot of hate in women. Like a lot of women hate on the next woman because they are above or they got some things going on. That's just how I feel. But I do believe that there are a lot of black people who are like, all right, sis. And then there's some that's just like that grin on you. So I think both.
All right, there we go. And how about you, Courtisha?
Um, I feel like, can I see the memory again? I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like, you do have people that is trying to, motivate you. But I feel like nowadays, like everybody is trying to motivate you, but everybody has a motive behind that. So you have to really like be careful, like who you take the motivation from. But I do feel like it. I mean, yeah, I do feel like it's like an in between for me, but yeah, I do feel like you gotta be really careful now, like who
I
you
think that's
decide.
more so
Like,
coming from white people who be like, "You're so strong," and want to give you a high
yeah,
five. I don't think other black people is like, "Oh, you're so strong," because they doing it too. You
no,
know what I mean? They drowning too.
I do feel like that, but I
I feel
do
like
feel like
black people too. I'm sorry, I feel like black,
I feel like it's black
especially
people
like
too.
females too. You will get that pat on the back from certain
Or
good females. If you have like a good foundation of females, I feel like you'll get that pat on the back or you get that motivation. But like, especially when a girl hating on you and you know what I mean, you don't even know. They'll definitely, oh yeah, do this, do that. And then and behind closed doors, they're like, yeah, I'm just setting her up for, more
that could be
failure.
some people intentions. I don't think that's always the intentions, but I feel like more black men put more weight on black women versus black women put weight on black women
Okay.
put more weight on black women. But I do see that there is a division of black women where it's hate, and it always stems from men. It always come from men. But at the same time, I do feel like a lot of black men put like, we are, y'all got it, you got it, and it's just like, okay. And you have no choice. Like I said, I feel like we're the ones that, and even back in the day before we actually were able to have the ability to go to work, we had to hold down that household while that man was at work making the bread. And not saying that he don't have no struggles, but I feel like a lot of women, we do struggle. We do. And it doesn't mean that, but struggle doesn't always mean financially struggle, but internally we do struggle too. So that's just how I
Yes,
feel.
for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. Listen, I'm happy to hear y'all thoughts on that, and I know that I love to hear Black women voices. I love to promote Black women, which is why I'm, as of now, the only guy, and I got 3 Black women on the podcast. So thanks for those thoughts. And while we're on the topic of Black women, we got to get into our topic for today, which involves 2 Black women who I will put on the screen right now. We are
Oh
going
wow.
to discuss the Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion beef. All right, so I'm gonna give a synopsis for those people who may not know, and we'll get right into it. So I got right here. It says it was looking like the start of a beautiful friendship when Nicki Minaj joined Megan Thee Stallion for her Hot Girl Summer Anthem in 2019. However, things took a turn for a year later once Megan Thee Stallion collaborated with Cardi B on the hit single WAP. More than 4 years later, things have gone extremely left as the pair of female rappers are trading shots in a feud that not many had on their bingo card to kick off 2024. Now, After being indirectly dissed by Nicki Minaj on a few occasions over the years with her songs such as Red Ruby the Sleeves and FTCU, which means Fuck the Club Up. And for those of you who don't know, when she was in the during the Red Ruby the Sleeves song, she said, I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves. And in Fuck the Club Up, she said, stay in your Tory Lanez, bitch, I'm not icky. However, Megan decided to bust a couple indirect shots back on songs such as Thought Shit, when she said, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis, and Ungrateful, when she alluded to Nicki Minaj snorting Percocets. However, on Friday, January 26th, Megan Thee Stallion responded with her hit song His, which took aim at Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth Petty and even Drake. And it was the Megan Law bar that got everyone on social media talking. Now, for those of you who may not have heard it, I will just recite the lyrics and then we'll get into it. So what Megan Thee Stallion said was, these hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's Law. I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to start. Bitch, you a pussy, never finna check me. Every chance you get, bet your weak ass wanna dress me. And Nicki Minaj started to spiral out of control in the days since and hasn't let up on dragging Megan through the mud, which came to a head on Monday, January 29th, with the release of her combative Bigfoot single, with lyrics such as, this little begging whore, talking about Megan's Law, for a free beat, you can hit Megan raw. If you a ghostwriter, party in Megan jaw, shots thrown, but I still ain't let Megan score. And Nicki also alluded to the death of her mother and taunted her, talking about something you lied on your dead mama, and different things like that. Now, I want to get you ladies' opinions on it, and I will start with you, Nyah. What are your thoughts on this current rap beef between Megan and Nicki Minaj? Two strong black women. Are you entertained or disappointed?
Who team you on?
Yeah, who team you on? Yeah.
You said
Well,
who team
I
on?
told you where I stand. I'm not. I have my personal shit with Megan. Come see me. Say no, I'm playing. But no, I'm not saying I'm team Nicki. I'm team Megan. But if I had to go buy a ticket, I'm gonna buy a ticket to see Nicki before I see Megan. That's one. Yes, that's true. I seen Megan and she performs very well. She gives a great show. I'm not a hater, but I was on a plane with I really was on that wave back in the day. So I definitely, I feel like, I like to see the beef a little bit through the lyrics, not physical. I don't condone any violence. I don't want them out there really scrapping, but I miss battle rap. So if it's we ain't had no beef rapping a while since Gucci and Jeezy and this person, that person, like I'm trying to see something shake. But I do feel like I seen on the radio today, her was like, ain't no rules in rapping. You gonna say what you want to say as long as y'all not disrespecting each other. Rap has no filter. But I don't like when people talk about people who any deaths. I don't like including any deaths, but I guess it made her song. I feel like, I don't know, because them barbs, they come hard for her. And then Megan, your fan base not as big as hers, but at the same time, Megan killed that part. Megan definitely killed that part, and I feel like Nicki had some hits. Nicki had some stuff too. Like Nicki did have some stuff, but I wouldn't say. I don't know whose song was better, but how you just said Megan stuff without the beat, that was definitely a bar. I ain't gonna lie, but I do like. Nicki. I don't like Megan because of Tory. So
yeah, and we gonna get into that.
But we can talk about that later.
Yeah, we gonna get into that. I'm gonna spin the block on that.
But I feel like, I don't know. I'm just gonna hold my thoughts. It's like I'm not team none of them, but at the same time, I like Nicki over her.
I know you good. All right, so I'm gonna pass it over to Dawn real quick. So, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts is. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question?
No, you're fine. Yeah,
you know what the question was.
What are your thoughts?
No, he said something. Am I disappointed or something?
Yeah, are you entertained or disappointed?
Both. I'm entertained, but I'm disappointed that Nicki had to bring up her deceased mother.
That's the part.
To make some noise. I feel like if you got to bring up somebody deceased, that means, you didn't have too much to say. It's kind of dry. It's like you're trying to pull everything you can out your bag, to make something shake.
She said, "Don't mess with my man."
I agree.
But it is what it is, Like, it's the truth. She wasn't lying. You mad at Megan's Law. You ain't mad at me, for real. Like, I didn't do nothing to you. And the Hot Girl Summer track, I felt like it was tension in the video. I ain't feel like it was like real, united, rap girl. Like, I felt like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Like, especially if she was already cool with Cardi B, before they even made the video or whatever the case is. But she was trying to stay neutral. But at the same time, Nicki is a hater. If you ain't riding her train 100%, then you ain't on it. Like, that's just what it is. I know that was gonna happen sooner or later. So, I mean, I ain't on nobody's team, but I'm definitely on Megan's side. I go to Megan concert before I go to Nicki concert, because if I ain't playing with you, why you coming for me?
Listen.
Hey, I like that. Hey, I even understand that.
I don't know. Nicki gonna bring them niggas to the niggas gonna bring them niggas out. So I gotta go to Nicki John.
Look at you.
So let me
She
get-
gonna bring them doctors out to come.
Nah, she gonna bring them cowboys out. Megan.
Let me get Courtisha's opinion real quick. So, Courtisha, what are your thoughts? Are you entertained? Are you disappointed? Are you on either side?
No, I was like really just like whatever. Like, it's the same shit. Like, for me, it's the same shit with Nicki. Like, every time somebody come out and they got like a song, whatever the case may be, like even I listened to the song or whatever, the verse, like it wasn't like she kind of, I don't like, see me, I don't really know if what made her think like, oh, she referring to me. So that was my thing. Like, I didn't catch it. So maybe I'm just old. I don't give a fuck. I didn't catch it.
You
so
know
like,
a sneak diss when you see one.
No.
If you at Thanksgiving,
give me the
somebody
specific. No, give me the specific
and
quote.
She was fact. She said, "Bitch, you a pussy. Never finna check me." Like, it was facts, because you keep doing subliminals in all your other songs.
But what I'm saying is, we can't.
But how do you know? Like, my thing is like, how do you know I'm talking specifically? Like, okay, like now you know how Nicki broke out her shit or whatever, and she like, yeah, something, nigga, mom, dad, whatever. How do you know specifically Megan was talking about Nicki? That's what I.
So the reason why, because the Megan law, that actually is a law that was created for people to be aware of predators or people who've been convicted of sex crimes and everything. And we all know that that's what Nicki Minaj's husband was convicted for.
Right. So that was
raping someone.
Not to cut you off, but that was specifically that was for Nicki.
Nicki, but then also, but then also a hit dog gonna holler, like Megan said. So the fact that Nicki responded, because Nicki didn't say her name, but she felt so triggered by it that she went on a whole 3-day rant, and she responded by directly.
Like, really,
yeah, she responded by directly going at Megan, because after that, because even in that same song, Megan dissed Drake, she dissed a lot of people in that song who has been like seeing Tory with different things like that. But Megan was the one, Nicki was the one who actually hollered. And like she said, a hit dog will holler. So in that regard, I definitely know it was for Nicki, but she didn't center the song around Nicki like Nicki centered her diss song around Megan Thee Stallion. Now I want to pull up this clip real quick before we get into deeper, because Dawn, you actually did say something last year. When we were talking about lyrics, I'm going to play the clip, and then I want you to explain what did you mean by this.
So I'm definitely in that transition where I'm actually dissecting the artists I listen to and what they're saying and how they're saying it, especially Nicki Minaj. Like, she came at Rosa Parks a couple times, and I get it, But at the same time, it's just like, she did a lot. Like, she ain't have to go to jail. She could have just got up and went to the back. But I don't know. It's just,
right.
Nah, definitely.
So you said that last year, and you specifically mentioned Nicki Minaj. So I want to know why did Nicki get that straight bullet, and why was it when you said you're deciphering the type of music you listen to, like Nicki was the one that you use as an example?
So rewatching that clip, I'm like, why would I say that? You know what I mean? Because why would Rosa have to get up if she wasn't even in the white section to begin with? You know what I mean? Like, why should she have to get up? That's the beauty about growth, honey. Because you shouldn't be the same you was last year or the year before. So
way to clear it up.
yeah, like you know what I mean. I'm glad she ain't get up. I'm glad she went to jail for that. I'm glad she ain't, she stood up, for herself and didn't move. I don't know why I said that. I'm so embarrassed. I said that.
Maybe I know because what you were basically saying was that you was deciphering the lyrics that you was listening to, and you was like, I'm specifically watching the way I listen to Nicki Minaj because you feel like she put a lot of disrespectful stuff in her songs.
Right. Yeah.
Nicki called the whole straight bullet.
But she's not a bad. I don't feel like Nicki's. So, Dawn, you feel like Nicki's a bad rapper? How do you?
I don't think she's a bad rapper. I think
you feel like she's just a hater.
I think she is a hater, and I also think
I'm not saying she's not. I'm just asking.
I think she is a hater, but I also think that she is blaming her alter ego for the things
Roman.
that she says. Yeah, I feel
maybe it's true. That stuff demonic. Maybe
well,
I'm like, I think they probably do take over.
I think that's the devil in her, and she's like, "Oh, that's the devil in me." So it's okay for me to say it. Like,
so why is it okay for Megan to say these things?
Megan didn't say anything.
Why
are you mentioning?
He didn't say too much.
Wait, she said she didn't say anything personally about him or anything.
Nothing.
Like that.
His case was
y'all not mad at Megan. Y'all mad at Megan's law. And then everybody's coming at her for saying that, but I don't think it was nothing worse though. It was like,
but it was towards I'm okay with him saying pervert is a pervert, and ain't nobody clearing that up. But what I'm saying to you is that was a personal target towards her man. So she probably felt like she felt like she had to defend him, or she felt like, damn, why you bringing him in? And yeah, you mad at me, but why you bringing this nigga in it? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not taking that from nobody. It's sorry if I'm playing. It seems like I'm playing devil advocate. I just want to know.
If Megan brought up her son,
huh?
My thing is,
Megan brought up her son.
It's not. They should never brought up no sons. They should never brought up no dead people. They could have kept that. It's between me and you. Let's face to face. That's like if you ask for a fair one, but your sister jumping it. I didn't ask.
But my thing is, if you a queen,
it's no rules in rapping. If you come to fight me, you better come to get jumped because you're getting jumped. There's no fair popping around me. That's
good. So then that's how Nicki felt.
But my thing is, if you claim to be the queen of rap, you have to handle yourself in a way of like, all right, I'm before this shit. Like, just like Beyonce. Like, she know, like, all right, bitch, like, not saying, like, Beyonce is the queen of everything, but she really is, to be honest. Like, we gonna go to Beyonce first. But if you're supposed to be the queen of rap, you're supposed to handle yourself in a certain way. And you're not. You're supposed to be giving these people, let me give you advice. Let me show you how it's done. Obviously,
like you don't want to be the grandma in their career.
She's bothered.
She still want to keep up, and want to be number one. And in order to be that, she gotta, turn heads, open ears, and that's what she's doing.
But invest in your money. Yeah. Invest in your money. Like I was thinking that shit earlier. Invest in your money. Like I'm not money.
I want to say this real quick. I personally think that. When it comes to Megan Thee Stallion, I think that Nicki Minaj see a lot of herself in Megan Thee Stallion, whether she want to admit it or not. Nicki Minaj came in the rap game, very, because she can rap, and I feel like Megan Thee Stallion can actually rap just as good as Nicki Minaj.
You got some bars, yeah.
And I feel like that she can see a lot of herself within that, and I think she actually wanna go bar for bar with Megan Thee Stallion because. Initially, a lot of her beats started with Cardi B, and Cardi B put up a good fight and everything. But I just feel like Cardi B can't really go toe to toe with Nicki Minaj like a Megan Thee Stallion can.
Never.
And I feel like Nicki Minaj is like, this she
I disagree with that.
I agree with that.
I think whether she, admit it or not, I do think that she see a lot of herself in Megan Thee Stallion because I think she actually think that Megan Thee Stallion can rap. Whether she would say that or not, because there's a reason why she's going at her. That's why whenever Lotto diss her, and I'm not saying Lotto not a good rapper or not, she paid Lotto dust. She don't even, look at her direction. But she literally directly responded to Megan Thee Stallion. She didn't have the same energy for Remy or any of that, even though that was a whole different story. But I feel like she really wanted to go toe to toe with Megan Thee Stallion because she feel like Megan Thee Stallion can actually take her spot if there's a spot to be taken since she is the queen of rap. But you gotta say something real quick, Nyah, and then I want to
about what you just said. I definitely agree with you, but I do feel like a clear-minded Nicki not using drugs, you can say the snorting thing. I think that Nicki really was out here battling. Nicki was a whole, I'm not gonna say what she liked girls before, and Nicki really was out there with Timbs
Allegedly.
and baggy jeans and white tees in New York with hats on and really battling niggas. Like, she really can battle. If we go back to that's just like them saying Meek fell off. If Meek really want to get in his bag and not do no albums, Meek can really battle. And I think that Nicki can also battle too. And I do agree with you. She's not gonna go for a lot of. And I'm sorry because Courtisha's about to disagree with you when it came to the Cardi B thing, but it's true. Megan got more bars than Cardi, but I like Cardi over Megan. I just like Cardi, period.
No, I agree to that. I agree to that. I agree that definitely bars is hitting.
Like, I'm talking about nobody writing their stuff. I need to see them face to face, right? Matter of fact, Zeus, not Zeus, what's those people that everybody was going to the lyric thing? They need to get on a stage together. Megan,
Versus.
They need to bring verses back. And but do verses, do a couple of their songs, but they need to actually battle rap.
Well, you already know
BT,
Nicki
106
will
and
win
Park.
because she's been in the game for
she got more of a
years.
catalog than Megan.
Oh, that's what I said. They could do a couple songs. They could do 3 hot songs, but now y'all got rap. Now y'all got battle rap. Putting the beats.
She ain't got shit to offer. She just did 18 songs. Like, I love Nicki. I'm definitely like if you ask me, like, listen,
not songs,
I'm a Nicki
battle.
fan. Like, she just did 18 songs. And one of the songs, it was like, you're talking about love, but then you're talking about all these bitches and my sons. It don't mix to me. Like I'm cool. Like, listen, trust me. Like, she did her time, and trust me, she changed my life like everybody else. But this not her time. And
yeah, that's fine about time. But y'all keep talking about age and time. Whoever hot is hot. But what I'm saying is battling. I'm not talking about making a song. I'm not talking about making an album. I'm not talking about none of that. If you can battling and making an album, that's when you battle, it's happening right then and there. When you're making an album, you can make an album for 2 months, a year. It can take people 8 months to make one album.
Like, and I want to say this real quick, and then I want to get to the next part. I do think like Nicki Minaj just recently dropped a project, Pink Friday 2. I actually like the album. I think it was a good, solid album. I really do think that Nicki Minaj is one of the best to do it. I feel like, honestly, it's two sides, because I love criticizing Nicki Minaj on social media because the bars, they just get so in the uproar, they need more engagement. But I can say that Nicki Minaj actually do play a part in keeping this female rap shit fun. I feel like she actually challenged these girls to actually, push their pen, or to, actually, like I feel like that Put It on the Floor song came out of a beef that Lotto and Nicki Minaj had. I feel like she brought out the best in Lotto when she did that. Even with Cardi B over Tomorrow 2 verse, I feel like she brought out the best in Cardi B. I'm not saying that she's responsible for that, but I feel like Nicki Minaj really do get this shit active, and she really make this rap game a little bit more fun. I don't agree with the personal antics all the time, but when it comes to music, most of the time Nicki Minaj do get it right. But I do want to get into some of these social media comments of what people were saying. Then I want to get into the next part, because some people were saying things such as, is Nicki cool with any woman rapper? Like, is it beef with all of them? Next, it says, Nicki better than me. I would have bonded Tory Lanez out of jail. The next one says, Megan better than me. I would have built a school right next to Nicki house. And the last one says, so the Barbs have found where Meg mom grave is and told others to go desecrate that lady grave. This is beyond disgusting, and now it's time to fully cancel that woman and her call. Now, I do want to elaborate more on that last one, because the Barbs, they did just recently find out the address of Megan Thee Stallion's mom, and they are planning, even though nobody physically went there yet, they are putting the address out there. So when it comes to Nicki Minaj fans, the Barbs, a lot of people, I describe them as a terrorist group. I'm gonna start with you first, Courtisha. Do you think Nicki Minaj got a responsibility to tell her fans to stand down, because she never really denounced any of this stuff? What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, she should. Like, just like you got like a mouth to say like this and that about the person. I feel like even if you go to somebody, like, come on now, like, that's her mom's grave. Like, you gotta really, like, if you can't do that, that just shows how much of a petty person you really are. Other than that, like, you don't have to like Megan. You don't have to like Megan, but at least like stand down, like put like just how you can you mad about the diss track. Just say like, yeah, like, don't do that. It's not cool.
And like you said, her last name is Petty, so maybe she's living up to that. What are your thoughts, Nyah?
The shade. Okay, so
shade.
The reason why I was smiling and laughing because now Nicki reminded me of Donald Trump with the capital. Yo, know how they just all here. I did not tell them to do that. They went there on their own. I mean, we do have a mind of our own. We are grown. So if y'all want to go there and go to jail, that's on y'all. Because she not bailing y'all out. So think about it. She ain't going to bail all them people out. So y'all do what y'all feel like y'all want to do. But I mean, it would be nice for her to do it. It would be nice for her to do that. Honestly, it would be. Is she gonna do it? Who knows? She might got to have time to think about it, whatever. She probably like, well, it's cool. The police there now monitoring it. I ain't gotta say nothing. So who knows? People are. I'm telling you, people they will find you. That's why I don't really try to speak on them and those beehives because, bro, you gonna have a job tomorrow. You'll come and they already got your shit packed up at your job. They done found where you work at. They done lied allegations. They done put your face on somebody else stealing candy and whatever, or stealing the cookie jar with your face. These barbs and these beehive people, they are Jesus. Girl, they have jobs and still got time on their hands. So I don't even say anything. It would be nice for them to say stand down. But is she going to? Who knows?
Exactly.
Well,
What's your thoughts?
I was gonna say the same thing Nyah just said lastly about her telling her fans to stand down. Like, I feel like these celebrities should let their fans know that, don't praise me, don't idolize me, Okay, I make your favorite music. That's fine. Enjoy my music. But I'm not nobody you should, do anything crazy for. Like if I'm talking about, if I'm beefing with somebody, that's, you feel me? Okay, support my music, but don't just go to somebody's grave because I talked about their deceased family member. I don't get it. I don't get why celebrities don't tell these fans, don't be stupid. And then the first meme you posted about what was it? What the first meme
I'm gonna go
said?
back to it real quick. It says, "Is Nicki cool with any woman rapper? Like, is it beef for all of them?"
Nicki is only cool with the rappers that suck. And she's not cool with the rappers that's nice.
I agree. It's so I agree.
I do get that.
If she feels threatened, she's not gonna be cool with you. If you're just as good as her or could be just as good as her, she's not gonna be cool with you.
Yeah, it's like the competition of it all. I definitely do agree. Or
I mean, that's how bullies is, regardless. Go ahead.
Yeah, or if you even like associate with someone that she doesn't like I think one of y'all said it, like I think you said it on, like you got to be 100% our side. Like it's like you can't even like a picture.
I have a
or
question.
none of that stuff. That's at least a lot of what it give and everything, because when Lotto collaborated with Mariah Carey, it became an issue. When Megan collaborated with Cardi B, it became an issue. It just was always like a consistent thing, and I feel like Nicki Minaj is always the common denominator for sure. You had something to say, Nyah, before we go to the next part? This is the part where
this fish is
Tory Lanez.
What I'm just looking at my fish. I think it's dying before my eyes.
Oh my God.
I just looked over like, what the heck? All right, but look. Anyway, poor fish. I was gonna say to you, what's the difference when it's the male? I feel like, it's so sensitive when it's females. It's always this double standard with things. These niggas, when they rap, they rap. It's no, if a male rapper just came out with a diss track, just like Benzino and Eminem thing, ain't nobody say, don't say that. Benzino, don't say that. Or when it's male rappers, ain't nobody saying what not to say, because they talk about your mom coming to your mom's house. I'll take your mom to the grocery store, beep the horn, and you'll see roll down the window, your mom in the car, like, I'll freak your mom, I'll do all that just to get back at you. These male rappers are saying so much stuff. What is the difference from Megan and Nicki Minaj and when the male rappers? Because they, not only do they rap about it, they be about it. So what's the difference?
I don't personally think it's a big difference, because we had like the Biggie and Tupac. Tupac said, "First fuck your bitch in the clique you claim." You feel me? He started talking about how he fucked his wife. Like they got disrespectful.
You know the word.
But nobody cried about it. Niggas was like, yeah.
Really know the word.
But people liked it. But I feel like the same thing with this. I think it only like that for some extent because as sad as it is, we know
They're
that women
That's the only reason
and black
why.
women are judged on the bigger microscope. Sadly, it's in this world there are double standards, and it's unfair double standards. So, and honestly, I think we're entertained by it. I didn't even know Benzino was a fucking rapper, but he definitely killed him on that diss track. I was highly entertained. I listened to it once, but I was like, damn, okay, Zeno.
I didn't listen to it.
It actually sounds good.
It sounded real good. Eminem
He
was the
did
one that
good?
sound good. So
Yeah. Everybody like, hold up, Benzino. They say you
Exactly.
corny, but you got a couple bars.
He definitely went in on that for sure. But I want to get to the next part though, because this is the part where I think it'll get a little bit more spicier because I want to play this clip and then I want us to respond. So I'm gonna play this clip and then I'm gonna have something to put up on the screen as well.
Before Tory Lanez shot her, or before she said Tory Lanez shot her, right? And everybody was like, "Oh, you a fuck nigga, you canceled for that." Like, you know what I mean? Because at the same time, he really did shoot this lady, and you telling everybody, Nyah, because he did shoot her.
You said
You
he
can't-
did?
He
You
did.
mean he shot her?
He did. I said he did shoot her.
No, Nyah said no.
You don't think? Oh, all right, hold on. That's a debate for another
That's a whole
show.
episode.
Exactly. And
Well,
we said there
Jermir
was a
showed
debate
your
for-
manifestation. You
Literally.
manifested this.
And we said this. We said that it was a debate for another show, and we are currently on another show. So I do want to put this up on the screen because at the light of Tory Lanez sentencing,
Really?
10 years, Nyah responded by saying, "Oh wow, I'm logging out with the teary eye." And then Forever Dawn added her and said, "Why?" So first, I want to go to you, Nyah. When Dawn was explaining that, you know, Tory Lanez did shoot this woman, and you shook your head no. Why do you think Tory Lanez is innocent, or he did not shoot her?
Why do y'all think he did shoot her?
Well, I can hold on real quick, because what I can say is I can provide a fact for you real quick. Because
I don't care about that dumb fake blood on that suitcase. I seen that girl crip walking, heel toeing the next day on live with the all black on because I was following her because I actually was feeling Megan for a little bit. So go ahead.
No, so I'm about to say this. You said, why do we think that? Because I'm here to provide some facts. So during a lot of the prosecution and everything, they home in on a text message that say, Kelsey Harris sent to Tory Lanez's bodyguard that night writing, "Help, Tory shot Meg." And they also presented a text message in which Tory Lanez apologized to Megan Thee Stallion after the shooting. So, and that was a fact in the court of law. So if he didn't do it, why are you apologizing? And why did Kelsey text the security guard saying, "Help, Tory just shot Meg"? So
I can text you something right now, and I can say, "Dawn, help! Jermir just killed my fish," and everybody's gonna believe me. You have to
I
be.
can't believe you still on the same shit since last year.
I'm sorry.
No.
Listen, I wasn't there. None of us was there. I don't believe it. Like, I just don't believe it.
Why don't you believe it?
Yeah, why?
I just don't believe that happened. I do believe there was an altercation. I do believe that, yes, they was in the pool. She probably got jealous. Her and Kelsey, they had a little disagreement or a discrepancy, whatever happened. I feel like maybe something really did. Maybe she did get cut by glass. But if you did get shot, I was on her Instagram live the very next day, and I seen her with all black on, with the hood on, and she was still showing us that she got the Megan knees, and her ankles were going up and down.
So you don't believe that?
And down. So I don't believe, like, did you really get shot, or you were just mad because he really was
believe that could have been an old video?
No, I was live. She was live. I was on her live. This is after
so can I say this?
I don't believe.
Listen,
I'm not saying that nothing happened to her, but do I believe that he shot her? No, I don't believe it. I honestly don't believe it. I do believe that something could have happened. I remember seeing her get out the car. She was walking like this.
Years, babe.
So let me
I don't believe it. Like, and guess what? It's another reason why when the case was going on, I never knew until I dig deeper into it. Tory Lanez was not allowed to talk or even defend himself for the whole first year of the case until he got sentenced. Now he's putting it to go to trial so he can present his evidence. He wasn't allowed to do none of that.
Let me say this real quick, and then
once I see his side and his evidence and everything, because if y'all know at the trial, he was not allowed to do anything. He was only allowed to be sentenced, and she was allowed to tell her story. He was not allowed to tell his story or show any proof or anything.
So I want to correct that because Tory Lanez went a lot on social media. And but
important.
Real quick, because she didn't even snitch on him at first. Tory Lanez he started to gaslight her, started to tweet things and everything, and put a lot of things on social media to win the public opinion. Now, what I can confirm, Nyah was right. Megan Thee Stallion was out at a party 2 days later. It was Cardi B's party, and I know this because at the time I was filming Gagging with Jason Lee, and Jason Lee basically spilled all the tea on the party and everything, and was basically, questioning the same thing. Now, I don't think that doesn't mean that she did not get shot or he did not shoot her. And also, before I want Dawn to respond to you, because it's really between y'all two, Tory Lanez did do a lot, whenever Dawn come back. Tory Lanez did actually do a lot of social media ranting and basically went online and I feel like was gaslighting her. Not to, say this or that, but I feel like if he was convicted in the court of law, then there has to be some truth and some merit to it. Now, I'm not saying that the court of law get it right all the time, but what I do want to say is that he was prosecuted on it, and then I actually read the court documents and a lot of evidence is in there. But I do want to give Dawn the chance before I get to Courtisha.
Right, after you go to Dawn, can you go to me before Courtisha? Because Courtisha, this is not her battle. This is me and Dawn. So now I'm
gonna get her in on it, but let me go to Dawn. Yeah, so Dawn, I want you to respond. Like you was in that clip and you believe this woman was shot by Tory. Explain why.
I definitely believe that she was shot by Tory. 1,000%. I don't see why she would lie or anybody else would lie or why they would give him 13 years for shooting her in the foot. Now,
13 years is ridiculous. That means something's up with that, but go ahead.
Well, I don't think so. I think that he's the arrogant asshole. I don't know him personally.
Quarantine Live is lit.
But from what I've seen on his social media and what he's been posting or whatever the case is, he can seem, very arrogant. Almost like the baby. If y'all get the energy I'm trying to, describe. But yeah, he shot her. Ain't no doubt about it. Nyah, I don't know why you sitting here talking about he didn't shoot her. Because if that was the case, then it wouldn't be put out there. I don't get why a lot of people are saying that.
I can't wait till my turn again.
I don't get it. I don't know why you want to wait till your turn because there's no reason for you not to believe that he didn't shoot her. Okay, yeah, she went outside and went to a party because
and the next day on live
because
2 days later.
And a day later she was on live.
Hold on, let her finish.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's literally. And that was the example. I got shot in my foot and 2 days later I'm at a party twerking. That's the definition of no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So who are you to say, oh, I didn't get shot because I'm out here dancing? No, I'm happy that it's not worse. I'm happy my foot didn't get chopped off. I'm happy I'm able to walk. So I am going to come out and celebrate. I am. So what? I don't get it. Why you sitting here because she was partying and she ain't get shot? No, what you mean? You go to church, you know God, you know
I bet you
if I prosper. So she
wait a minute. Wait, Dawn, you shouldn't have said that. You had me.
You're trying to use God's words.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
But listen. So okay, this is my turn. Y'all ready? Okay, so my whole thing is how many cases do we see when people do 20, 10, 5 to almost 20 to 30 years that are wrongfully convicted? We love Emmett Till. The boys and the Now You See Me or whatever boys. So many different people are always convicted for things they didn't do, and they say they have the evidence that they did it. Also, if I got shot, right, the last thing I'm thinking about doing is going to another party to get shot again. I'm honestly I'm not trying to be around no stuff. I don't trust nobody, and it's not like she was with regular people. She was with niggas who had money. I'm not going nowhere. I'm in a house. I'm pilling. I'm chilling. And another thing is, do you know who she signed under? Do you know who she with? She can get anything she want can really get done. I see so many people get convicted for things that they didn't do. And
she wasn't with Rock Nation at the time, though.
At the time, but she still was associated with them.
She wasn't with them at the time. She was a 1501.
No, that's a fun fact. That's a fun fact.
All right, whatever. All right, boom. That's out the window.
Remember that she's still young. She still was being influenced by people around her. She was still coming up in the game. She was still new. So you had to understand that people wasn't here. It was like,
I can't throw
Cardi B party. Such and such gonna be there. You good? You can still walk. You don't gotta do too much. We could just chill in the section and just vibe out. You don't
Cool. And she ain't just chilling in the section. She was doing the spider on the wall. She was doing headstands, spinning her
don't
on
we all do that? We all
like
do
she
that.
probably wasn't doing all that. But at the same time, what I'm basically saying, I wasn't there. So I'm not convicting nobody. I wasn't there, and if it wasn't enough evidence. And not that she didn't get hurt. I believe that she probably really got hurt. She could have got cut. She could have got grazed by somebody. I don't really know. Her best friend could have did it. But listen, her best friend could have did it. If I shoot my gun right now, you standing next to me, some of that residue could get on you too. That's just when the powder impact, it can get on you as well. Anybody, I don't know who shot her.
Looking like a damn lying lawyer.
No, I don't want to throw. Dawn, that's just like that somebody just told me and I wasn't there. Dawn, X, Y, and Z. I wasn't there. Did she really do that? And everybody like, man, I saw it from our show. Then I'm gonna believe, and I'm like, oh shit, come on. But I don't know. I just don't know. What can I just say? I'm not saying he did it, and I'm not saying he didn't do it.
So can I say this real quick?
He could have did it. He could have not did it. I don't know.
Did you see, before I get to Courtisha, did you see the helicopter video of her
walking out? Yes, like this, and she was walking like this.
Yeah, she was stumbling and everything. So
yeah, I'm not saying nothing happened to her.
I know. I'm just asking you this. And then did you read the court documents? Because social media played a big part in why people think this lady is lying. But when you read the court documents and you read what actually happened,
I saw the document.
You saw it was
I don't believe the law. I don't believe.
You saw that it was bullet fragments in her foot.
Yeah, like
so what I'm saying, I'm not saying she didn't get shot. I'm not taking away she didn't get grazed, she didn't get shot. Who shot her? I don't know. I don't know who really shot her. I was not there. Also, with the court documents, it could be possibly true what was in the court documents. Also, the law, they are all corrupt. I don't know. They added their own stuff, or if it might be a real document. I've seen some things, the documents that didn't happen. Like
so
even when
people,
I can't believe you still.
I don't know. I'm not saying he did it. I don't know.
He probably did it. Her, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that I gave his dick away because that was one of the reasons.
See, look at you, deflected.
No, I'm being serious. Remember, they said that he was freaking on Kelsey. He got mad at the party.
I want to get Courtisha in on this real quick. So, Courtisha,
I don't know what happened though.
Courtisha, what are your thoughts?
I'm sorry. To be honest, like y'all, like I really don't care. Like I don't know who shot who. And y'all, the way y'all reacting, y'all reacting, just really solidify my answer. I really don't care. Like my thing is like y'all know we go through
13 years too much. Flat out.
Listen,
you don't care about we
witnessed a lot of shit down here. We don't know who killed who. We be so mad, like who shot this, who did that. I really don't give a fuck if Tory Lanez, her friend, whoever, like I stopped trying to figure it out. I feel like that situation and that car was very toxic. I feel like, yeah, she probably was having sex with him and whatever the case may be. The friend got mad, she got mad, everybody drunk, and drunk people can say a lot of things and you just don't know. Mm-hmm. Trust me, I'm a witness. You could say a lot of things about what's going on, what happened, but it don't really be that. So I just really honestly they're celebrities.
Can I ask one question though?
I mean, she's a person, she know her truth and she gonna stick by that. And Nicki, I feel like whatever, but I just feel like
first of all, we too broke to even be in their business any.
But wait,
that's my point. I don't give a fuck. To be honest,
y'all feel like 13 years? Be honest. I just want to know, not because y'all have anything against him or anything against her. Do y'all feel like 13 years for that situation is too long?
No,
so let me say this.
I want to hear everybody.
It was intent to kill. I don't care what you say. I don't care where you shot her at. It was intent to kill. If you point a gun at me anywhere on my body, it's intent to kill. You're trying to kill me. It's attempted murder. It should be first degree attempted murder, and you should be in jail for life because therefore you cannot be trusted on the streets if you feel bold enough to pick up your gun and point it at somebody who is non-threatening to you to shoot them.
So can I say this?
Let
me go right here real quick. Now, the only reason why is because Tory Lanez was offered a plea deal. He decided to not take the plea deal, and he wanted to take it to trial, which is why he got more time than what he probably would have got. So he wanted to take this to trial. He didn't accept the plea deal, and that's why he got that amount of time. So I feel like that's the reason why he got that amount of time. Instead of taking a plea deal and letting social media, I think, gas him up. And I'm a big Tory Lanez fan. I love Tory Lanez music, but I gotta really be on the side of what is right and what is wrong. And I personally can't defend that situation, especially when this woman has actually put out there's been video evidence. The court documents prove all of the evidence, whether it's the witness testimonies and everything. Like, it all pointed to Tory Lanez, especially with the text message of the girl Kelsey saying, "Help, Tory just shot Meg." But then she's retracting her statement, and the part of me think because she was paid off, because now her whole story changed, and money can influence you to kind of go against your morals and everything. So I feel like that's the reason why he got that time. Not because, don't get me wrong, I understand black men get over sentenced a lot of times, but that's the reason why he got that.
No, but what was I get all that, but how do you feel?
Well, my thing is like too, no, real quick, like I feel like, okay, now that everything is over, the court date, everything is over, like where is all the evidence? Like, where is like what people was asking for? Like, we still haven't seen nothing.
It's in the court.
I seen a corny suitcase that had red paint.
Yeah, I looked it up.
I gotta start getting into it.
It's already done. But I'm saying, Jermir, you didn't answer me. You said with all the evidence and all that, do you feel like yourself 13 years is what he needed for this incident?
No, what I said is he didn't take the plea deal. So when you go on trial,
I'm not talking about
risk that you
I'm
take.
talking about, do you feel like
that's exactly, I'm answering the question directly. He got the 13 years because he didn't take the plea deal. He was offered shorter time.
I get that. I know that already. But I'm saying, do you feel like if you was to sentence him, do you feel like he should have been sentenced? Because, all right, we already know he didn't take the deal or whatever because he felt like he didn't do it. So he like, I'm not going to jail. I'm going to still say no because I know I didn't do it. But I'm saying, do you think 13 years is what he should have got? Do you think it should have been 6? Do you think it should have been 5, 4? What do you think for this kid?
I think he should have got sentenced. I'm not going to say how long he should have got because he still shot someone, and then he was still convicted on shooting someone. So I'm not going to say what was right, what was wrong. I just know that if he truly believed he didn't do it, he should have took the stand. Ain't no lawyer telling me to not take no stand.
No, it's the lawyer. The judge said it too, and the thing.
But the lawyer advised as well, so he didn't decide to take a stand. But sadly, we're running out of time a little bit, so I really want to wrap up quick thoughts because now you do got to throw your quick commercial in there. So as the culture is turning, when it comes to the queen of rap, make it briefly, real quick, so we can stay another hour. I want to ask y'all first, because Tiger put this here you go right here. I got to end it with this. This is the last thing because Tiger did say Nicki is the best female rapper of all time. No one comes close. Wordplay, punchlines, delivery, creativity, inflictions. So when it comes to the queen of rap, I want to ask you all, do y'all believe that Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap? I know it seems like we just took a turn, but we got too deep into that part. Do you believe Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap? Yes. If you don't think, if you say no, who do you think is the queen of rap? I want to start with you, Dawn.
Me. I guess she is the queen of rap. You know, she's the #1 trending of female rap artist. So, I guess so.
All right.
Is this of all times or this is just now?
Of all time.
Honestly, I guess I would have to say what Dawn said. I don't really know because I never really was like real into female rappers. So I guess she would be the one. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
All right. And how about you, Courtisha?
Oh, I'm going Lil' Kim. Like, for sure.
That's she the bomb. That's one of them. Yeah,
I was really gonna say Missy Elliott.
I believe Missy Elliott.
I was gonna say really Missy Elliott, like for sure, but I feel like a lot of people don't like Missy Elliott was on like in the backside. Like she didn't make it known she was writing stuff. But I'm gonna go with Lil' Kim though, because like Lil' Kim made an image for herself too, whether it was sexual or wasn't sexual. Like she made her image for herself. So I'm gonna have to go with Lil' Kim.
And I want to answer briefly. I personally do think it's Missy Elliott. I do slightly disagree just a little bit. No, not with Lil' Kim. I do agree with Lil' Kim, but I do think Missy Elliott was very her range. She wrote a lot of R&B songs, like songs for Monica, songs for Tweet, and different things like that. You know, new what you said, new Monica. Like I feel like she went beyond.
Well, that's R&B. You gotta go with hip hop. Like what she is the rapper part. You know.
Oh yeah,
what
but
she
what
wrote.
I'm saying is like
As far as
like
R&B,
rap
but
because she
rapping.
could write in any genre. So I feel like even with the song "Work It," Nicki Minaj is one of the only people that I feel like that can take a song and say, "Is y'all freaking fine yet? Come on!" Like she knew how to make things very clever and everything. So
Way more than that.
Say, as a visual artist, and well, her videos was always. None of y'all can tell me that y'all didn't get up in front of the TV and dance to a Missy Elliott video while she was spitting.
So, you know, in that song, put my thing down, flip it in reverse.
And reverse, yeah.
You know, she was singing in reverse.
That's that reversed.
Verse,
yeah,
exactly. I like that.
So creative, you know, like
flip it in reverse.
You know, no, listen, you know, like the song, you know, like Beyonce's album songs. She wrote that.
Yeah, she wrote a lot, but
she wrote songs. She wrote a lot of shit that you don't know. Yeah.
I gotta plug my commercial real quick before we get out of here. So I'm gonna play her commercial and then we're gonna wrap it up. All right, so real quick, Nyah, could you explain what brand?
I wanted to see some titties and some ass.
Oh, you was gonna see something? He would have kept playing. So that is a Black-owned candle business by Khalid and Zane Polk in Chester. It's called Sold Out Aromas, and they are located in Chester. And they had this candle business for a few years now, and it's just amazing, literally. So I got a call from her, basically said, "Hey, it's you know, Valentine's Day is around the corner. We trying to come out with a new scent. I need you." So she called me up. She came to my house and we did a little commercial. And basically, they lit. They have wax melts, candles. They even have pop-ups. And also they do little events where you can create your own candle and your own scents and different things like that. Again, it's Sold Out Aromas, and you can find them on Instagram.
There we go. All right. Well, I do want to thank you, ladies, for today's episode. We kind of got into some things. Definitely thank y'all for your opinions. I love the difference of opinion. I respected every single one of your opinions. I'm not saying nobody was wrong, nobody was right, because I feel like we all have our own opinions on certain things. But the facts was in the documents of certain things, and I just think everything else was subjective. So thank you, ladies. For all of you watching, please make sure that y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel at As the Court Returns. You can follow us on Instagram, again, at As the Court Returns, and like us on Facebook, and make sure that you stay tuned for another episode. Thank you, ladies. Have a great one, and have a good day.
Tune in.
Thank you.